Forgiveness isn't weakness. It's not softness. It's not letting someone get away with what they did. It's knowing you've been the villain too. You see, the man who forgives everything, that man's been through hell. He's been on both sides of the blade. He's the one who's swung it, and the one who's bled from it. We like to wear this mask, pretend like we've got it all together, like we never messed up, like we're always the one who was wronged, never the one who caused the pain. But deep down, we know better. There are names we don't speak anymore because we can't face what we did. There are people we pushed away, burned bridges with, walked out on, all in the name of pride, survival, or ignorance. Some of us can't even look in the mirror too long without feeling that gut-tightening regret. But here's what the world doesn't see. The man who forgives doesn't do it because he's holy. He does it because he's haunted. He knows the sting of betrayal because he's betrayed. He knows the pain of silence because he's gone quiet when someone needed him most. He understands abandonment because he was the one who walked away first. He knows what it's like to carry a burden no one can see, a secret you'll take to the grave, a memory that comes back when you're alone at night. No music, no distractions, just the raw noise of your past pounding in your chest. And that's why he forgives. Not because it didn't hurt, not because it was okay, but because he gets it. He understands the fall. He understands how easy it is to lose yourself, to make a mistake you can never undo. He knows how thin the line is between being the man you admire and becoming the man you swore you'd never be. He's tasted that bitterness. That's why he doesn't point fingers anymore. That's why he doesn't carry grudges like weapons. He laid them down because he knows what it's like to beg for a second chance and not get it. He knows how it feels to wish you could rewind time. Just 5 minutes. Just one word. Just one step before you said what you said or did what you did. But time doesn't bend for regret. It just keeps walking. And so does he. The man who forgives isn't naive. He's not turning the other cheek because he's weak. He's turning it because he remembers being on the other side of someone's rage. He remembers being the one no one wanted to forgive. So when people wrong him, he pauses. He takes a breath, and he thinks, was I any better? And most of the time, the answer is no. Most of the time, he's forgiving someone else for the same sin he once committed. This kind of forgiveness isn't cheap. It costs a piece of you every time. You've got to fight your ego, swallow your pride, and sit in your discomfort. But here's the truth. The man who forgives is not forgetting. He's choosing freedom. He's releasing the grip those memories have on him. He's not doing it for them. He's doing it for himself. Because carrying pain feels powerful until it starts to rot you from the inside. Until you wake up one day and you don't recognize yourself anymore. You're angry at everyone and everything, and you don't even know why. You've become a prison guard for ghosts that stopped showing up years ago. So you forgive. Because you've seen what bitterness does to a man. You've watched it hollow out your father, your brother, your friends, and maybe even yourself. And maybe you still carry things. Maybe you're still working on forgiving you. That's the hardest one of all, isn't it? To look yourself in the face and say, yeah, I did that. I was that man. And to not excuse it, but to own it. To understand why you did it, how you got there, and to commit to never going back. That's where the real change lives. That's where healing begins. Not in pretending, not in burying, but in reckoning, in the middle of that raw honesty, when you stand in the ruins of who you were and you build something better. So when people look at the man who forgives and think he's soft, let them. They don't know the war he's fought inside. They don't know how many nights he's laid awake, wishing he could undo the things he did when he was broken, scared, angry, or just lost. They don't know that his forgiveness isn't weakness. It's proof that he survived. It's proof that he refused to let his sins define him forever. Behind a man who forgives everything is a man who knows exactly what it means to be forgiven, and how rare, how sacred that truly is.